Hi old school fans, I'm Dan the Old School Conditioning Man and welcome to day 10, week 3 of the Great Victorian Strength and Fitness Experiment. Right, today's Victorian Sports Day and it's going to be all about boxing. So we're breaking down everything the beginner boxer needs to know before he even steps inside the ring. So we're going to start it right from how to build up the boxing stance, okay? Alright, so when you do this at home, alright, just put a line on the floor, okay? I'm going to use the lines in the mats here. You can't quite see them, okay? Alright, but put a line, piece of string or anything, alright, so it divides you in half, okay? So you got 1 foot on the left and 1 foot on the right, okay? Now, just keep your hands easily down by the side. Now, if you're right-handed, we're what's called an orthodox boxer, we lead with our left arm and leg. If you're right-handed, we're what's called a southpaw, you'll lead with your right arm and leg, okay? I'm right-handed, so we're going to do it orthodox, okay? So, first thing to do is step forward with your left foot, okay? Turn your toes slightly to the right-hand side, okay? And learn to balance, so you've got 50% of your weight on one foot, 50% of the weight on the other, and then just slightly lift the heels out of the ground so you could get a piece of card underneath them, and then just slightly relax the knees and bend them ever so slightly without squatting, and relaxing the leg muscles, okay? Keep facing forward down that line. It's handy if you can do it in front of a full-length mirror or a window that you can see your own reflection in, all right? And then you want to be able to see a bit of space between the left toe and the right heel, okay? Just think to yourself, can Dan kick a football between the feet? If the answer's no, your feet are too narrow. If the answer's yes, they're about weight. You just want to see a bit of space in between the left toe and the right heel. Okay, so from here, okay, we're going to bring our right hand up to our guard, keep our elbows down the body so it's blocking the body off from our opponent, okay, from their hook shots. Okay, and then the left hand comes up. Okay, we're going to take a reasonably, casual guard. Okay, not too high, not too low, just protecting the jawline. Okay, so we got good vision over the top of our hands. And what we're going to do now is just get used to pushing our heels down into the floor. Okay, all right, you can feel your centre of gravity rock backwards. Okay, all right, now gently just get onto the balls of your feet. Okay, alright, and just turn the left shoulder in slightly. So your left foot and your left shoulder is always pointing at your opponent, okay? Alright, that's picking up the stance, okay? Right, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to move forward into how to move forwards and backwards. So, when the bell begins, I'm going to start moving forwards and backwards. I'll explain this as we go. We're going to take it quite slow to begin with. Right, okay, we're going to push off our back foot, move our front foot first in a 1-2 step movement. 1-2, all right? Pause, let yourself settle. Okay, if you need to, look at your feet, make sure they're still pointing in the same direction. Okay, pushing off the back foot again. 1-2, okay? And again. 1-2, good. Right, now moving backwards, okay? We're pushing with the front foot, moving the rear foot first, okay? Keep the back leg relaxed so you don't pitch yourself forwards. 1-2, 1-2. All right, and make sure, all right, that right foot or left foot is not touching the line. If it is, it's 5 press-ups. 1-2, 1-2. Okay, we go forwards again. 1-2, pushing off the ball of the back foot. 1-2, okay. 1-2, 1-2. Okay, going backwards again. 1-2, pushing off the ball of the front foot. 1-2, looking for the ground with the ball of the back foot. 1-2, 1-2. Alright, now moving forward again. Now we're going to go all the way forwards without stopping, using a 1-2 pause, 1-2 pause. 1-2 pause, 1-2 pause, 1-2 pause. 1-2 pause. Now we're going to go all the way back. 1-2 pause, 1-2 pause, 1-2 pause, 1-2 pause, 1-2 pause. Alright, now we're going to go all the way forwards and all the way back. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good, right? Now, let's push a little sharper off the back foot and step a little sharper with both feet. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, now without the count. Making sure that your shoulders are inside your feet all the time, so you're not sending your centre of gravity outside of your feet. Don't end up squatting really low, just keep your knees slightly bent. Alright, and I just picked it up a little bit there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, there. Just keep this slow if it's the first time you've ever done it. It will feel quite awkward, alright? And make sure your feet are not touching the line. Okay, right. That is moving forwards and backwards, okay? In the next round, we're going to go on to moving left and right.